Hello everyone and welcome to part 2 of me roasting my horses in Star Stable. This is basically where I go through all the horses I've bought in Star Stable and review them and potentially sell some of them. I didn't sell any last time, but this time I'm actually going to be selling some. Starting with this guy. This is Thunderhoof. I reviewed him in the last roasting my horses, and I said that I would sell him and likely sell him and reincarnate him if the Shires ever got updated. And they have been updated, and I love the new updated Shires, so I'm going to be selling this boy and reincarnating him. So how do I actually do this? Here we go. Just sell this horse. Goodbye, Thunderhoof. Not for long though. You'll be reincarnated. Not straight away though. Oh, 2,500 shillings. That's pretty good. Okay. Goodbye. Your horse has been sold to a new stable where it will be very happy. That's reassuring. Okay, and so let's get into the actual roasting horses now. We're going to start with Fire Dancer. I've been doing this in order of horses that I bought. So last time we left off with Nightshade, and then after Nightshade I bought Fire Dancer. She is my Gen 2 Pentabian. Yeah, she is not aged well. At least her markings aren't mirrored, which is nice. That was definitely a problem Star Stable was having for a while, but her markings aren't mirrored. We're going to take her out and review her gaits. Okay, I need to change the time of day because it's dark, and we're not in Golden Hills anymore. I moved back to, what is this, Redwood Point? So we don't have the arena, but I'm just going to use this area over here to review the gates. Oh wait, and I was meant to put a bridle on. I've just been riding them all with a bridle on because the gates are different when you have a, wait, is it still like that actually? Let's see. Are the gates still weird when you don't have a bridle on? Yeah. Well, it's not the gates, it's the rider's animation. It like throws me off. So we're going to do this all with a bridle on. So here we have the walk. It looks okay. The tail is constantly up in the air. It looks like someone stuck too much hairspray in it. Like it's just this blob that's sticking out and up in the air. It doesn't look nice like the new Arabian models. The tails stick up too, but they look a lot nicer than this. This just looks like a weird blob, or like it almost looks like a cardboard cutout just stuck to her. Her mane doesn't move at all. But the whole overall walk animation looks okay. The trot is nice. She's got very long legs, doesn't she? The neck is kind of a little bit weird. And again, the tail just does not look great. The canter is just strange. They did fix the animations on this model because for a while the animations were really weird and they looked like spiders. They're a lot better now, but they still look kind of weird. Like the high head, I'm not a fan of. The neck looks really long. Like she kind of looks like a giraffe. Is anyone else seeing that? That she kind of looks like a giraffe. It doesn't help that her coloring kind of resembles a giraffe. Let's go on to the fast canter. So there's like a really big speed difference between the canter and the fast canter. This looks a little bit better, except there's a lot of bum movement. It almost looks like she's threatening to buck, which I think is the thing that we saw in a lot of the old horses. When you're looking at it from the back, it looks quite strange. It looks like she's like threatening to buck. But I think that was a thing that I noticed with some of the other old horses as well. And then we have the full gallop. A lot of butt movement. It's kind of weird. And the neck is weird. And from behind it looks weird. Okay, and there's like the full fast gallop, which is basically a sped up version of that one. It looks really weird from behind. I don't know if it's the tail or what. Yeah. Here's the jump. The front knees, they don't really, yeah, I mean, it actually looks okay. Oh, no, it doesn't. What is going on with this back leg here? It's like, it looks like clay that's just been like stretched and molded. It does not look right. Let's try again. Yeah, I mean, the neck, is it the neck? Let's see. the neck kind of looks weird and the front legs kind of look weird, and it's very I'm not sure if it's the new machine or what, but she like very suddenly drops down, but I think that's the new machine. Yeah, I don't really have anything good to say about this horse. Even straight after I bought her, when I originally bought her, I kind of regretted it when I was looking at her movement and animations. So unfortunately, I'm going to be selling this girl. And I'm planning to get on a new Arabian. I'm not going to get a Batavian, I don't think. I don't like the colours that I've seen in spoilers. But I will get... Oh, Golden Hills. I am getting a new Arabian, and I might name her Fire Dancer now that the name will be available. And I think I need to hop on a different horse in order to sell her. So I'll hop on the next one, which is Stormcloud, who I already have here. Okay, we'll mount up on him so that I can sell Fire Dancer. I think I can sell her while I'm riding him, actually. I'm sorry, Fire Dancer. Goodbye. The only thing going for her is nostalgia, really. But yeah, I do not like... I just did not have anything nice to say about her. Okay, we're gonna sell Fire Dancer. Goodbye. Your horse has been sold to a new stable where it will be very happy. I sure hope so. Okay, moving on. Let's review Stormcloud. Here's my Connemara. I think the Connemaras were the first Gen 3 horse, I think. So they are Gen 3, but because they were the first ones, they aren't quite as nice as the more recent Gen 3 horses. But personally, I still think they're a really nice pony breed. So let's have a look at Stormcloud. Oh yeah, we didn't even look at his color. This is him. He's a beautiful dapple gray. I love this coloring. He's one of the few horses that I think looks nice with this short mane. Not a lot do. Oh, the tail is not bad. It's weird though, like it's twisted here. You guys seeing that? His tail's twisted. But otherwise his overall color and his overall look is very cute. I love it. He just gives off show pony vibes to me. Yeah. So let's get into his gaits. His walk looks really nice. I've always liked the Connemara gaits. I remember when they were first released, there was an issue with them kind of sliding along the ground, but they fixed that. Here's his trot. I love how his head comes under a little bit. I think his trot's really cute. Again, makes me think fancy show pony. The legs are a little funny, like they're very, whoops. Let's steer. The back legs, it kind of looks like he's dragging them, sort of. And he's not really stepping under himself. He's more dragging his hind end, and his front end is kind of coming forward. His legs are kind of all spread out, but I mean, for a Star Stable animation, I think it actually looks quite nice. Here is his cute little canter, which I really like. The back legs look a little funny, like a little stiff or a little too straight. I don't know. But I think he looks very cute. His mane doesn't move. This gait I've always really liked on him. I love how the neck is rounded and the head comes in. I think it looks really cute. And look at the front forelock, how it splits on the sides. I've always really liked their gaits. Let's see. The gallop, I mean, it's okay. The rump looks kind of weird, like the way it's moving and flexing right like that. I don't know, it just looks... It's kind of like he's doing like pelvic thrusts. Like, that's what it kind of looks like, or like he's kind of twerking. The head movement and the neck movement's nice, but the butt movement's weird, and then the other one is just basically sped up. So, pony is twerking along. And oh, I didn't even review the fast stop on Fire Dancer. I should have done that. I'm pretty sure it's no different to any of these others. I'm pretty sure it's the same, because they used the same fast stop on a lot of them, so hers would have probably looked the same as this. His fast stop. Yeah, the back legs look weird. Even the front legs, I think, look weird. Yeah, the legs in general just look weird. They didn't do fast stops very well back in the day. Let's see the jump. The jump is actually kind of nice. It does seem to be similar animations to a lot of the other earlier horses. Like the neck just seems a bit too long for some reason. But I mean, it's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Again, the new state machine has them kind of jumping and dropping, but I don't really mind that too much because you only really see it when you're looking from the side. Let's see the rear. Very dramatic little rear. Like, look at this pony. He's got stuff to say, and his little legs go so far. And the backup is just a standard backup. I really like this pony. Some of the gates are a little funny, but whenever I get on him, I feel like I'm riding a fancy little show pony, and I love it. So he is here to stay. Moving on to my next one, which is another one that I think actually has some similar gaits to the Connemara. So next we have, what are they called? I think it's the New North Swedish is what it is. Is it a North Swedish? Yeah, it's North Swedish. I saw South Stable making a post about how the Gen 2, I don't know if they're Gen 1 or Gen 2, but those old North Swedishes were missing, and I was thinking, oh, we're getting updated North Swedish horses soon, and then I realized we already have updated North Swedish horses. So here is Spirit Flame. I'll bring him out. Oh my gosh. One thing I love about him is his color. Like, of course I love his color. I love the color of all the horses I bought, but his color is beautiful. This bay and the dappling, oh my gosh, it is rich, it is gorgeous. I love it so much. He has a similar, actually no, never mind, he doesn't. I love his mane style. Like, look at that forelock and the little star. Him and Stormcloud, I really love. They're very different, but they're both beautiful little horses. Did I take the bridle off of Stormcloud? I did, good. And the stupid time of day resets every time I go into my stable. It's really annoying. Let's go take, not Stormcloud, Spirit Flame out. I love this boy. I used him in a Star Stable video back in the day. Oh, his color and his face. I love the North Swedish model. I think they're just beautiful in general. Like, look at these sweet faces they have. Yeah, beautiful. The tail is kind of average looking tail, but the mane is very pretty. I love the forelock. Gorgeous. And I love their size too. They're like nice and chunky and love this boy. Let's see the walk. Pretty standard walk. Actually has a little bit of a, I don't know, a little bit more sway, a little bit more bounce. I don't know what it is, but it's got that thing that a lot of the heavier breeds have, like a bit more, I don't know, just a bit more movement in the walk, which I really like. Looks really nice. The trot, I don't mind. His head does come up slightly in the trot. I wish it would stay down, but it's nice. It's not bad. Let's see the canter. So the canter, it's nice that his head's kind of tucked in and his neck's kind of curled, although his head looks really small for some reason here in the canter. Actually, his head's kind of small. I think it's just because his neck is thick. His canter looks nice, pretty average. No. No! They ruined the... I'm so mad right now. The North Swedish horses used to have a beautiful fast canter just like the Connemaras. It looked just the same. And now look at this. What is this? This just looks glitchy and buggy and almost like they're lame. He looks lame. They made my horse lame. He used to have the most beautiful fast canter, and now look what they've done to him. He used to do a fast canter like the Connemara does, and I loved it. It was so gorgeous. Go back to his, when I bought him, his buying video. You can see it in the Buying Horses playlist. He had a beautiful canter, and now, what is this? He's lame. They did this. They messed up the trackners too, and they've messed him up. His gallop seems okay. Again, he's twerking just like Stormcloud, and fast gallop. I think that looks better because there's a bit more head movement in the fast gallop, I think. Oh no, it's about the same. The fast gallop is okay, but This was my favorite gate of his, and they have ruined it and made him seem lame. Like, I'm so mad right now. Why does Star Stable do this? I can't stand when, you know, we buy horses and then later they make changes to them. Like, I can understand if it's a horse that's, you know, bugged, but he wasn't bugged, he was perfect, and they ruined him. How does the fast... Oops, that's a rear. Oh yeah, so he has a nice rear. I like that he feels heavy when he rears, like he can't rear up that high and it seems like his front hooves are heavy. So I'm a big fan of his rear. How is the fast stop? About standard, I'd say. Oops, that's a rear. I do like his rear. Yeah, fast stop looks pretty standard. And the back up again is pretty standard. The jump looks like the same old jump animation to me. I'm so mad. This is one of my favorite horses. And this gate was one of my favorites of his and they've butchered it. I'm really annoyed about that. I'm not selling him though. I love him too much, but why do they do this? It's like the Trackners all over again. Okay, next horse is one that you would have seen recently in my videos. It's Obsidian Rain, my gorgeous black, Lusitano. I knew I wanted him the moment I saw the black Lusitano NPC horse. I saw it and I was like, I need that horse. And then they released him. That was back when they released the horse colors in 2 lots. So you get 3 and then another 3 in like a couple weeks. Now they release them all at once. Okay, let's... Oops. Well, we're going out, I guess. Let's take Obsidian Rain out. I know that they made changes to the Lusitano's gates at one point, but I can't remember what they changed, and it was a long time ago. So I don't really know. When I was riding him, doing the festival activities, I didn't notice anything odd in his gates, so we'll see. But here he is. Oops. He is gorgeous. I mean, look at this boy. He is a beautiful black Lusitano. The Lusitano model is one of my favorites. I think they look so graceful and so beautiful. Like, he's just gorgeous. I love him. Let's check out the gates. So here is his walk. Looks pretty fine. Looks about normal. I'd only really be able to tell if they've changed it. I think if I looked back at his sale video, then I'd really be able to tell. His trot is very nice. Very dressage-y, I'd say, just because his head is tucked in and, yeah, I'd say his head's about on the vertical or close to being on the vertical. So it looks really nice if you're into dressage. He's got a nice trot. His cant... Oops. I need to steer. His canter... I think his canter... it's not terrible, but there's something off about it. I'm not sure if his canter was always like this or if they changed it. Again, I'd have to go back and look at his buying video in the Buying Horses playlist to see if it's different. What? I don't think this was like this when I bought him. I think they've changed this. This is weird. It looks like they tried to get similar movement to what they have for the Connemara's, but like his hind end is lowered for some reason. It kind of reminds me of the Curly Gallop, how their hind end was like really lowered for some reason. I could be wrong. It could have been like this all along, but this doesn't look familiar to me. I don't think his fast canter looked like this before. And his gallop, I can't remember what it looked like, but this looks okay. The legs are kind of a blur. It kind of looks like he has 3 front legs. Is anyone else seeing that, or is my vision just terrible? Like, I don't know why, but at some points it looks like he has 3 front legs. It could just be my vision's terrible, but I'm seeing like multiple legs here. Like here, he looks like he has like 1,000,000 legs. I wasn't getting this with the other horses, but for some reason it looks like he has like 6 legs. Is anyone else seeing this? He's got like he's a spider. What? Why is like his legs just like moving like a blur and it looks like there's like 8 of them? rest of the gate looks fine, but what's going on with the legs? Am I just crazy, or is that, like, is there something going on? Let's see his jump. Oh. Yeah, I think I remember them saying that the Lusitanos jump, it was like a thing because Lusitano was associated with dressage, that they were saying they weren't the best jumpers, so they kind of gave them an awkward jump at the slow gate, and then at the fast gate it's slightly better. I don't know. Actually, their jump seems pretty fast. Yeah, I don't know, it's an awkward jump. Let's see the rear. I really like their rear. Very dramatic. Beautiful. The backup is different to normal. It doesn't have the head turning, it has their head straight, which I quite like. Oh, no, that's the rear again. Quick stop. Looks about average to me. And now we have their special movement, which is the piaffe, which is beautiful. They haven't changed that. I think it looks gorgeous. I wish it was a special gait instead of a special move, so you could just do this around however much you want, but I think it looks beautiful. It's one of the few... I know what I was trying to say. I like it a lot. I love how collected they look. I love that the haunches are lowered and you can see them lifting the front end. It's just perfect. But I'm so mad that they butchered... Well, did they butcher? No, they didn't really butcher this horse. It was Spirit Flame that I was mad about, that's right. Although I think they did change some things about this boy. Because some things don't seem quite like they were when I bought him. Something's not quite right. Oh, I have my own handmade horseshoes on him? That's weird, I don't remember putting those on. Who next? We have... Oh, my Trakener next. Oh, Echo Secret. We have been through so much. This poor boy. His gaits were okay when he was first released. His trot was a little weird. But then SSO changed them, and he was lame. Like, more lame than Spirit Flame looked. That's saying something. He looked terrible. I can't remember if they've fixed it. I think they may have fixed them, but we'll see. We will see, but this is Echo Secret, another bay. I really love his coloring. He's beautiful. He very much resembles a starter horse, doesn't he? The Trakeners and the starter horses look very similar. He's got the same mane style as my starter horse, which doesn't move, but he's beautiful. I love his coloring. Very much resembles a starter horse. Okay, let's see. Let's see the damage. Okay, so his walk is a little weird. It almost looks like he's struggling to walk. It's very stiff and robotic. The trot is nice. The trot that they originally were released it with was really strange. Like their legs were going out in front of them really weirdly. And the transition between walk and trot is a lot smoother now. It was weird before. Yeah, this walk looks like he's struggling to walk. Like he's fighting against like a strong headwind or something. Or like he's in pain. I don't know, it just looks weird. The trot is really nice and smooth though. The canter... Okay, yeah, they fixed the canter. It was really bad before. They looked really lame. This looks okay though. It's not the greatest canter, but it looks okay now. And the fast canter, yeah, it looks okay. It's not amazing. It looks okay. I think they have similar gaits to the starter horse. Here's the gallop. And then the fast gallop. Yeah, so they're no longer, you know, I think that multi-leg thing might just be the effect of my glasses, because I'm wearing glasses right now, and looking at the screen, it could just be that making the legs look like like that to me. Let's see if I take my glasses off. Now it still looks the same. I don't know. Okay, so this boy looks okay. It's just his walk really now that looks a little bit weird. Yeah, like, what's going on with his neck too? Like, his neck is like, I don't know what's going on. It's like a slinky. Let's see the rear. Pretty tame little rear. I think this is the same rear as the starter horse. Backing up is with a straight head, not a turned head, which is nice. The sudden stop, pretty standard. They look all the same to me. Well, the early horses do. The jump is kind of funny. I think they have the same one as the starter. Like, what is going on with their neck? Their neck looks so long in the jump, and it's like their front legs don't come forward. They just tuck up, but not forward. I don't know. It's weird. But, yeah, I do still love this boy. I don't know if I would sell him. I mean, I feel like we've been through too much together for me to sell him. Like, for the longest time he was lame. Like, he's been through so much, I can't give him up. We've been through too much. We've been through the trauma of having his gates butchered and him, like, hobbling along that I can't get rid of my Echo Secret. Also, his bay coloring kind of reminds me of my real life bay horse, so that's another thing. Okay, next we have a Fjord. This is the Gen 3 Fjord. Oh, she's beautiful. This is Caramel Kiss. Let's bring her at Echo Secret. You can go back into the pasture. I was so excited when the Fjords got updated. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. Oops. Alright. Let's take this girl out and take a look at her, my beautiful Caramel Kiss. So here she is. I think she's a really pretty body shape, nice and chunky. The design on her, it kind of almost looks like she's painted a little bit more than the other horses. I don't know how to describe it other than she looks painted. I don't know, I guess it's a different art style. She has some very mild tiger striping, and she's got that lovely dorsal stripe. She's a beautiful color, kind of like a apricot dun kind of color. I will say they kind of look like they're wearing eyeliner. Not my favorite thing in the world. But she's really cute, and I like the I don't know, I like this line down the tail. That's really cute. I don't know, I like her. She's cute. She's pretty. Let's take her through her gates. So here is her walk. Her back looks really weird in the walk. Like, it looks normal when we're standing, but then in the walk it doesn't look quite right. Like, you seeing that? I don't know, her conformation in the walk is a little bit weird. Again, she's got that kind of extra movement that they give a lot of the heavier horses. Her head comes in quite a bit at the trot, but the trot looks okay. Here is her canter. It kind of looks like her legs aren't really bending. Like, they kind of just look like sticks moving. And here's her fast canter. What is going on with her leg? One of them looks broken. A lot of them actually look broken. Is anyone else getting that? Also, why does it almost look like she has, like, no hooves? Are her hooves just tiny? Like, I don't know, when she's running, it may just be the color of her hooves, but when she's running around, it almost looks like she has no hooves. Yeah, she looks lame and broken. Oh my gosh, she looks horrible. This gallop looks okay. This, I don't know, it's her legs. They, like, look like just sticks. They're, like, not moving. Let's see her rear. No more rear. I think it is the color of her hooves that are just, like, making it look like she has no hooves. See the back up. Standard straight head. See the sudden, oh, no, that's the rear. The rear looks okay. Fast stop looks pretty standard to me. See her jump. It looks okay. I don't know if I really want this girl anymore. Like, she's not even that old, but she just, She's looking kind of crusty. She looks older than she actually is, I think. Like, this model looks older than it actually is. And to be honest, I haven't really ridden this girl much at all. I kind of tend to forget that she exists. I think I'm gonna sell this girl. I was like really happy to see her when I first got her out, but now seeing her, I just kind of, I don't really like her. She's like, she hasn't held up. And she looks old and stiff, and I kind of feel like I need to put her out of her misery. So I think I'm gonna have to say goodbye to Caramel Kiss as well. I feel bad. Like, I loved Caramel Kiss so much. I was so excited to get her, but she just doesn't look good. I think it's also my new monitor. The colors on my new monitor, it's a different monitor to the one that I had when I bought her, so her coloration isn't as appealing on this monitor as it was when I bought her. Yeah, she just... Nah, she doesn't look good. I think I need to say goodbye to this horse, unfortunately. But I have to get the next horse out before I can do that, which is Rose Dawn. I was not expecting to be selling this many horses. I thought I was only going to be selling Fire Dancer and Thunderhoof, but I'm also selling Caramel Kiss, unfortunately. Oops, no. How do I do this? Okay, Rose Dawn's there. How do I sell? Where is Caramel Kiss's stall? Where did I put her? Is that Caramel Kiss's stall? There she is. I'm sorry, sweet Caramel Kiss, but you need to go to a new home. Out in a pasture, you can retire somewhere, or maybe just be put out of your misery. You'll be in a better place regardless. Oh, I have max shillings. Should buy something. I don't like any of that. Anything that looks mildly appealing. Well, nothing that she can wear that looks appealing, at least. I don't know, I feel like I need to buy something. Let's buy this. I feel like I'll probably use this on somebody. There we go. Now I'm down to 100. Okay, let's take, Rose Dawn, that's her name, out. She's a Clydesdale, isn't she? Yeah, she's my Clydesdale. Whew. Can't believe I sold another horse. Was not expecting that. But that is the purpose of this series. To roast and sell horses, unfortunately. Oh, you know what? I'm starting to think maybe I should sell Echo Secret. Because he's just so old and wonky, but he reminds me of my real life horse, so I feel like that's why I don't want to sell him. Anyway, this is Rose Dawn. She is my beautiful Clydesdale. I named her Rose Dawn because she... Please excuse my boyfriend's alarm. I named her Rose Dawn because she is a dapple rose grey. Her mane doesn't move, unfortunately. She's got these beautiful white socks. Yeah, this is Rose Dawn. To be honest, I'm not really a fan of her head. It's very clunky. Like, it looks like a Clydesdale head, but they're not really my favorite breed in real life. But this is her walk. Again, it has that extra kind of movement that they give all the heavy horses. Her trot's quite nice, I think. Yeah, I like it. Her canter's kind of weird, like her neck hangs forward in a strange way. It almost looks like her head is too heavy and she's trying to support her neck. And then it comes up again when you go into a fast canter. Like, that's kind of weird. Yeah. And then it really stretches out in this. And here's the fast gallop. I think I might have to sell this horse too. Like, there's nothing super wrong with her. I'm not liking the model as much as I used to. I don't think she's as pretty as I used to think she was. Let's see the sudden stop. It's pretty standard. The rear is chaotic. Like, what is going on with the tail, and it's really fast rear. It's weird. Backup is normal. Jump is normal. I think I need to sell this horse. I haven't ridden this horse in ages. She's another horse that I tend to forget exists. And I think the fact that I forget that she exists tells me I should sell her. So I guess we're selling her. I'm sorry, Rose Dawn. I mean, at least this is freeing up some name options for me. That's something. Like, I could name someone, I don't know, Rose Dancer. Yeah, I don't like her like I used to. She's still pretty, but I feel like I'm never gonna ride her. I don't really want to ride her, so we're gonna sell her on to a new home. And let's get out the next horse, Jellybean, who's my Chincoteague pony. Hi, Jellybean. And we're gonna sell Rose Dawn. I was not expecting this. But I just... Oh, do I want to sell her? I mean, like, she's pretty, but her eyes kind of look small and beady. I feel like if she was just released, I don't think I would buy her. Her eyes are, like, really small and her head shape isn't that nice, and I gotta sell her. I just don't like her, and I keep forgetting that she even exists, so... Time to move on. Goodbye, Rose Dawn. Farewell. I wish you well. Whew. I'm still thinking maybe I should sell Echo Secret, because he's one that I feel like I tend to forget exists a lot. I feel like I can't though. He reminds me too much of my real horse. He doesn't like look that much like my real horse. It's just that my real horse is a dark bay and he's a dark bay, and he kind of reminded me of it when I bought him, and I don't know, he kind of feels like a poor rescue that I need to take care of. Like, he's been through so much and I can't send him off to another home. I don't know. Anyway, this is Jellybean. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. My little Chincoteague. She has one blue eye and one brown eye. Ah, she is really cute. I love the Chincoteagues. I love how much personality they have in their little faces. And look, pink nose. But also, I love this blue and brown eye thing. She kind of reminds me of Rain from Spirit, the movie. Yeah, she's cute. Let's see her gait. So the walk is a really cute little pony walk. I like it. The trot I hate. I have always hated this trot. This is the trot they gave the Jorvik ponies, and it just looks not great. And it's like, she shrinks when she trots. Like, ready? She's big. And now she shrinks. Are you seeing that? Oops. I don't like it. Fortunately, I don't spend much time in the trot on this pony. But yeah, I cannot stand the trot. The canter is cute. Yeah, I like the canter. It's cute. It's sweet. This canter is cute. It's cute and kind of short-strided in a ponyish way, which I think suits because she is a pony. This gallop isn't my favorite, but again, it definitely looks like a pony gallop. It's like, it's okay. It's not my favorite thing ever, but it is cute. Yeah, it's very short-strided gallop, but I guess it's to emphasize, you know, the fact that she's a pony. Oh, that trot. Let's see the rear. It's a cute rear. I like it. The backup is pretty normal. Very cute. Let's see the sudden stop. That feels very snappy. Like, she stops on a dime. Let's see her rear. Oh, not her rear, her jump. Looks pretty standard. I don't know, she's one that, again, I feel like I'd consider selling, but she's too cute. Like, her gaits don't look quite the greatest, but she just seems so cute and so sassy. Like, she has so much attitude. Look at her. Yeah, I don't think I could sell her. She's really... Oh, that trot, though, is atrocious. See, why do they have gaits like this that they don't fix, but then they change the really nice ones that we all love? I don't know. I think For now, Jellybean is staying with me. She's a cutie patootie. She has too much attitude for me to sell. I don't know. I can't sell Jellybean. I was considering it because, like, I don't really ride her that much, but she's cute. So for now, we will keep Jellybean. I may sell her in future. I think if it wasn't for that trot, I probably wouldn't consider it. If she had a cuter trot, I wouldn't consider it, I don't think. But, oh, look at her. Look at this sassy girl. So much attitude. Okay, next we have a magical, very exclusive horse. Where is she? Tiger Lily. This is, I can't remember what her official name is, but she was a magical Lusitano, basically. She's the original version of the Hanami, I guess you could say. And she's gorgeous. I'm going to review her probably without her bridle on, just so you can really see all the detail on her. Let's change that. She's a horse that I've considered selling a few times, just because it can be hard to find tack that suits her. But I guess she's the kind of horse, one of those horses that you kind of ride bareback a lot. This is her, the original cherry blossom, sakura, whatever, horse. She is in the Lusitano model. She looks like a tree, a beautiful cherry blossom tree. Gorgeous. And then this is her natural coat, which is a brindle. It's not my favorite, but it's still really pretty. And there have been times where I've been considering selling her, but then I just look at her and I just think she's so beautiful. And like, she's a Lusitano, one of my favorite breeds, and she's an exclusive horse. You can't get this horse anymore. It was released exclusively in the summer of something. I think it was 2020 or no, 2018. I don't know. I think it was 2018. So you can't get this horse anymore. So I think for that reason, I can't sell her, like can't bring myself to sell her. But yeah, I guess I don't really need to go over her gaits since they're the same as, are they exactly the same? Yeah, they're exactly the same as, Obsidian Reigns. Yeah, I've thought about selling her a few times. Actually, what's going on here? Is that just a lighting thing, or? I've just noticed now, she has kind of a weird, like, move. What is it with this weird line on her neck? I don't remember that always being there. Let's look at her without her bridle on. So she's got these pretty pink eyes. She's just really beautiful. I feel like she's one of the few horses that's more pretty close up than she's further away. A lot of horses I feel like are prettier further away than they are close up. I can't change her color if I'm not on her. But this one I feel like is prettier closer up than further away. Let's look at her eyes. Does she have the same color eyes here, or does she have like gray eyes? Oh no, they're brown. See, when I look at the Lusitanos closer up, I think they're so beautiful. It's just further away that they don't look as nice. Well, at least she doesn't look as nice further away, I don't think. But she's beautiful, my Tiger Lily. She's staying. A lot of people called this horse Cherry Blossom. I wanted something different, that's why I went with Tiger Lily, because of the tiger striping that she has. And we have one more horse to roast today, which is a magical horse. Let's hop off of you and get this magical horse out. Another fjord. Oh, but this is Shadow Mist. Oh my gosh, she looks awesome. So Shadow Mist is a Halloween fjord. I think the official name is a wood ear, is what they called her breed. Let's turn the date time on. And let's go take a look at her. I'm gonna review her without her bridle on again. We've already seen the fjord gates. So this is Shadow Mist. Doesn't she look incredible? She looks awesome. And the backstory of this breed is that it's actually blind. So she's named Wood-ear because it's a type of mushroom. You can sort of see the mushrooms growing on her. Oh, look at her mane. A lot of people like saw this and thought of a Kelpie. I certainly thought of a Kelpie when I first saw her. Like as in the magical horse, the one that the that magical Yorvik Wild was named after, was based on. I can't remember what it's actually called. But yeah, beautiful. I don't need to go over the gates because they're the same as Caramel Kisses. But she just looks so cool. Oh, big fan of Halloween horses. And this is her natural coat, which I think is so cute. Look, she is like a chestnut leopard spotted fjord, and she's got the grey eyes. I'm gonna like go in even closer. She has the grey eyes because she is blind. I love her so much. I love her a lot more than Caramel Kiss. I think she looks way cuter than Caramel Kiss. She's just awesome. She's staying for sure. Look at her, like, she's gorgeous. And she looks so cool. Yeah, that's the end, I think. There's 2 horses I'm still considering selling, which are Jellybean and Echo Secret. I don't know why I keep telling myself like Jellybean's super cute, but then I never really ride her and I never really want to ride her. I think just because of her gaits. Let's go have another look at Jellybean. Here she is. Do I want to sell you? Do I want to sell you? What do you think, Jellybean? Should I sell you? I mean, she's really cute though. Tough decisions. She's very small. Look how small she is compared to me. She's just a little pony. I think Jellybean needs to stay for now. And I also think Echo Secret needs to stay because he just really makes me think of my real life horse Midnight. And he also reminds me of Windsong, who's my starter horse. Yeah, they're both staying. We're not selling any more horses this episode or this part. Yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Reviewed 10 horses again this time, and next time I'll review another 10 if I have 10. I think I have 10. Well, I'll review how many I have. Still got a few left that we haven't reviewed yet. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, as well as subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a video. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!